And I'm so excited y'all are here. But 2 years ago, you changed your band name. And it took me a minute, y'all, because I was like so used to it from childhood. Yeah. But then I heard that this was something that y'all kind of had in the making for a while, right?
Yeah.
What was so important to you to change it to just the Chicks?
Well, I think just after George Floyd and all of that, we wanted to get rid of the Dixie part of our name for a long time, but it seemed like a huge thing to do. So we would call, our merch would say DCX, and we always referred to ourselves as the Chicks. So it seemed like a really natural change, and it seemed kind of seamless.
Here's what was cool, is you educated a lot of us as well, because I had no idea that it meant anything. So I had to Google, I was like, wait, what? And I was Googling, and it was interesting to find out, kind of the origin of that word.
And the same. I always thought it was a region, if it's what direction of the
Mason-Dixon. Yeah, that's me too. So it was interesting though. I thought that was a really cool to educate the public though on something, especially at such an important time. Yeah. So I thought it was really cool that y'all did that, and also it's just easier to say. So that's awesome. I'm lazy, but I love it. And then I think everybody would always say that too. Oh, did you see the Chicks? Did you see the concert? Everybody'd always call y'all that. Yeah. I think super fans like me. So what do you each remember from the very first time that y'all played together? Was it awkward, or you knew right away it was gonna work?
Well, Natalie had joined the band, a previous lineup, and so Marty and I were very nervous, will she rehearse all the songs and know all the songs? Natalie was just oh, I got this, y'all, I got this. She had this confidence, and Marty and I are just oh my gosh, oh my gosh. But Natalie brought this humongous pad with her lyrics on it, and would just flip it in between songs.
We played these 2 clubs outside of Houston.
Yeah.
And I would just...
Bend
down, turn the page.
Oh my God, do you have a problem with lyrics? I do.
No, but I had to learn 22 songs in 7 days. I would just listen with headphones and walk around. And I had never yodeled before.
That's a lot.
I know.
Oh my gosh. So the band was famously, I had to be reminded of this, the band was famously boycotted on country radio 19 years ago, which feels like forever ago to me. But it happened after, Natalie, you spoke out against the war in Iraq and the president in 2003, right? So what did you, it was Shut Up and Sing, right? The documentary that came out. I loved that. I think a lot of artists or anybody that's under a microscope, I'm jumping straight to that. I'm gonna ask the question, but I'm jumping straight to that because when you're under a microscope, everything you say, even if you don't mean something some way, or even if it's in a moment, everything gets blown out, good or bad. And it's a very hard way to live. And especially being in an industry I've been told to shut up and sing and not have an opinion. And it's very hard because you're a human and we all count, our thoughts and our hearts count. So how did y'all deal with that? That had to be hard after watching that Shut Up and Sing. That was hard not only on y'all, but the people around you, right?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm a fighter, so I didn't crumble.
That's a Texas woman.
I did crumble after we won all the Grammys. I kind of fell apart after that. I think I was just in this fight mode, and then it all sort of came crashing down.
Yeah. It's a lot of weight to carry, yeah.
Yeah, and it was for how it was affecting other people. I didn't care how it was affecting
That's what I'm
me,
saying.
But yeah.